Welcome everybody to the Switch USB-C power port replacement video using cheap gear. Let's take a look at the gear. This is a new Calyx. It's about 55 to 60 bucks. Here's the gun. Removable. Here's the 3 nozzles. Now after you use these, they're very hard to remove, so be careful. Here's my hot iron. Has a temperature control knob, which comes in handy. My solder sucker works better than the spring-loaded for me anyway. Captain tape, you gotta have that. Here's a microscope, 44 bucks if you're lucky. And I found this arm that holds tablets and stuff like that, and I rigged it to the microscope, and it works really good for the money anyway. Now after putting some flux down, I'm going to heat up the board. The hot air rework station only goes up to 500 C, so I will have to heat this board a while to get the solder to melt. Now I'm going to concentrate mainly on the top row, but I have to also hit the back 2 legs as well. All of the main connection points are along the top row, but they're on the other side of the board. But we're going to have the board this way because it's the easiest way I find to remove the port. Here's a look at the port. You can kind of see the 2 rows of pins. That second row is completely hidden, so after you put it on, it's hard to tell if they're on there, so you got to heat it good. You got to do it good. I'm going to remove the solder from the back 2 legs so I don't have to worry about those until I get the port on. Now after inspecting to make sure there's enough solder on the pads, I rig it to the table with my RetroFix rigging device there. And now I'm going to use my left shaky hand to heat this solder. And when I start to see the solder flowing, I'm going to put the port down on it. And what I'm going to attempt to do here is lightly press down on the port so it sticks. I'm having quite a bit of trouble, and the Captain tape I tried to use to help the port not melt is kind of just flopping around there. What I found out about these ports is they actually can take quite a bit of heat, so that's a good thing. Now I'm obviously not satisfied with that, so I'm going to get a better grip on the port, and now I'm going to apply heat to the pins. See, the great thing is I don't have to worry about those 2 back legs. I really like this strategy I'm doing right here. I can kind of see it melting a bit. I'm going to go underneath now and heat from the underside. I really want that second row to take. And I'm going to go ahead and hit it again on the top. All the while lightly pressing down on the port. Now as it cools, I continue to lightly press down with the tweezers until the solder hardens. Now there we go. Let's remove our futile strips of Captain tape. Now I'm going to fill in the 2 back holes with solder. The back 2 holes. Yes. After I put it all back together, the switch did take a charge, but you always got to check in the docking station to make sure it goes to the TV, because one time I put one on and it did not go to the TV, but it did charge. And it does! Success! Alright. Once again, Retro Fix makes another video. Alright. Everybody have a great day.